Welcome to today's podcast on Wellbeing at Graham. Today we have Davy Daly, who is Group Wellbeing Manager, and Jennifer Mooney, who is Group Wellbeing Advisor, with us. So to begin, Davy, why is wellbeing such a fundamental part of Graham's culture?
Well, look, wellbeing, the landscape has changed drastically over the last sort of 4 or 5 years. It isn't simply a tick box exercise anymore. It's genuinely part and parcel of a job offer and of any job that anyone undertakes anymore. People expect more. They expect to be supported: financial well-being, physical well-being, mental well-being. And at Graham, it's ethically what we do. It's not legislative. It's the right thing to do. We want people to be able to be their best inside of work and also outside of work.
So Graham has some really innovative wellbeing initiatives. Jennifer, can you give us a bit more information about those?
Yes, so here at Graham we go beyond the policies and the posters. We offer incredible staff-led initiatives such as our menopause advocates. We have our Renew You programme, we have our free BUPA medical health assessments, and we have our amazing Zone app that all staff have access to.
So what would be the impact then? What's the impact in terms of engagement with our employees?
Well, the impact has been significant at Graham's. 85% of our staff report that Graham is a great place to work and build a career, and 93% feel that we're focused on wellbeing. Above and beyond that, 16% of our employees access our wellbeing resources, which is above the industry average, and we enjoy 25% less staff turnover than industry or global average.
So we have really good engagement at Graham with our wellbeing initiatives. We talk about thriving at Graham, at home and in work. What does that mean in practical terms?
Yeah, so we don't want our staff to just survive, we want them to thrive within Graham, and that includes our supply chain partners also. What we want to do is we want to create a wraparound service to make sure that they feel like they're enjoying their lives in and outside of Graham. By doing that, they have access to myself and Davy, but they also have access to our BUPA EAP service, which embodies looking after their mental, physical, their financial needs, their family's needs. It encapsulates everything that we look forward to in Graham, which is a positive overall attitude to mental health and wellbeing.
So Davy, how have expectations changed in the workplace, and how have Graham adapted to remain an industry leader?
Well, workplace wellbeing has changed tremendously over the last few years. In fact, it's maintained an upward trajectory, and employees expect much, much more now. One of the things that employees really are focusing in on at the minute is the change from being reactive to being preventative. And at Graham, we evolve our workplace initiatives and programs, both in physical wellbeing, financial wellbeing, social wellbeing, and of course, emotional wellbeing. And we also take an approach to roll a program out, to pause, to reflect, take feedback, and then continue with that continuous involvement of programs within Graham.
Great. So what are the future plans in Graham then for wellbeing?
Well, so what does make us different than the other companies out there in wellbeing? Well, one of the things that really makes us different is the fact that staff and families and supply chain partners have a direct access to the Group Wellbeing Manager, me, and yourself, Jennifer, the Group Wellbeing Advisor, who can deliver direct therapy there and then. They don't have to wait above and beyond BUPA or our mental health first aiders. If they are in crisis or they have a specific need, then we can intervene. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's true. And I think that's really important. Something that I pride myself upon in Graham is being able to offer that mental health trained and registered advice. So anything that we offer is backed in research. And also too, something that is incredible that we do is we can offer site specific training.
And those can be delivered anywhere. They can be delivered online or in person, like you've been doing yourself lately.
Yeah, and I think that's really important because it allows us to work very nichely with the individual sites based on the needs that they have, which is incredible because, as Davy mentioned earlier, we can go back and refocus and we can change and adapt based on the needs of those sites. So I think that's a really niche offering that we have within Graham. And again, it also kind of builds in on that foundation of we can outsource support where needed and we can keep it in-source wherever we can offer, which offers immediate and direct access, but it also offers that support that people might wait weeks or months. We all know ourselves with wait times, we can offer that very quickly.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and it goes out, we bolster that every time we do an online clinic or an in-person clinic where we talk to our supply chain partners, we distribute business cards, we have our wellbeing boards that shout wellbeing in each site, so anyone can pick a phone up at any time. And I suppose it'd be remiss of us to say that in wellbeing in Graham is a family thing. We are this big corporate organisation, but within that we still have a family feel within a traditional organisation where wellbeing probably in the past has not been a priority, but we have made it a priority because we know that people in Graham make us a success that we are.
As a way of bolstering that, we have on site, over all our sites, in total we have 188 mental health first aiders. These people have been trained, they are equipped to manage and deal with on-site crisis. Obviously they can come to ourselves while they're managing that crisis, but we make sure that on every site we have somebody who is there equipped and capable of managing any mental health or wellbeing crisis that comes up.